They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll keep it on the ground. Archer, and they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated.
Richardson going to change the play here.
Richardson on third down. Steps away to his left. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down.
Richardson going on fourth down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Harris running straight ahead. Broken tackle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. Stroud to throw it.
This will be caught at about the 5. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Stroud looking to throw.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Odell Beckham from 3 yards out. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead.
Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This taken in right around the goal line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Now a handoff up the middle. Archer, he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 3. Now they'll change things up. On 2nd down, it's Richardson to throw it.
And a throw right sideline is complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A first down there on a pickup of 25. On first down. Archer. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Second down and a yard. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up.
Let's go now. Street.
Now Richardson going to shift things up.
Now Richardson looking to throw on second down. That is caught at the 7. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A great effort there. 35 yards.
And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. And how about this decision? Tie game first half, but here's an onside kick. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team.
Okay, break. Bronco switch.
Now a first down carry for Harris.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That burst good for 20 and a first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
First down, and they go back to Harris. 43 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field, but his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
And he's going to go down back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked.
That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop him.
The lessons will continue. This rookie, he's got to learn how to read situations just a little bit better. That far behind the line, he's got to find a way to get rid of the football and not take the sack, whether it's with his legs or just throwing it away.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on third down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. Stroud out of the gun here. Going for it all. And this is going to be intercepted. And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. On first down, here's Stroud.
It's brought in by Harris. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
It's Najee Harris now on back-to-back plays with a catch.
He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
I believe I could see what they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, the back ran out of room. Too close to the sideline. And for defenders,
We're often taught 11 on the field. Those sidelines can become the 12th defender. It worked to the defense's advantage on that play.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. First down now, but that clock rolling. Harris is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. So they're backed up at the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Stroud working out of the gun.
And it'll be intercepted.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. A turnover's obviously, Charles, always costly, but man, when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tighter window. Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open. In this case, it cost him.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
I am willing to bet that he got a monster grin on his face when he saw what was happening. Man covers are so committed to denying a big throw that it pulled attention away from him, and he had an easy lane to hit, and hit it he did.
First and 10. Here's Richardson with it.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Richardson working from the gun.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
So here's a 3rd and 14. Richardson looking to throw this.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
And Arthur here to get a new look.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Let's go now. Ready.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
79 Broncos. Hurt. Go.
Throwing now is Stroud.
Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted.
And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates are going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he back.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, the offense, they had really not been able to mount anything yet on that drive, and the defense made sure they couldn't mount anything. The interception and the return adding 6 to the scoreboard.
And that's no small return for a linebacker partner. He took matters into his own hands and his legs on that pick. And once he had it, I don't think anyone on the field could have stopped him.
Coup for the extra point.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. The big loss on first down leads to a tricky second down. 18 yards to go.
Now it's Richardson.
Eluding the pressure right.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Third and long for Richardson.
He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Looks like this one won't work out. Hands team able to secure the football. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 73 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Stroud now on 1st and 10.
Throwing left side, he's got Gronk complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They hand this off to Harris, and he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
Again, it's Harris. But he will go backwards as he's stopped for a loss. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. Now Stroud.
Flush to his right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
And how about the coverage here in the end zone? That's how you frustrate a quarterback. You get pressure on, and you take away all of his receivers, and he's got to throw it away on third and goal.
Two knocks this one through the post.
And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting through.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that could all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Cup 19. Trap 60. Trap 60.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he's got his target. It's Vernon Davis. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
1st and 10. Richardson looks to throw it.
Flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Richardson going to move him around.
Up the middle they go. Archer. And he's going to bring this one down to right about the 20-yard line.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd down, Archer. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
And now an audible here into something else. And Richardson completes a quick one out wide.
And he is going to lose yardage here. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Second and 11 now.
Now a handoff up the middle. Archer. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. And quickly they get to the line.
A gain of a yard. Next is 3rd and 11.
got a man. That's Ayuk.
And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
How about this? They'll change it at the line. Going for it on 4th. Here's Richardson.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. A great play there. His second touchdown of the night.
And the Dolphins have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Well, time to let those folks know who are tuning in looking for the late local news. We may be a moment because we've got a game again.
Yeah, partner, except for those on the West Coast where it'll be seen in its regular time, right? That's the way it works, doesn't it? But how about that? Big-time drive right there. If they're going to have any chance, they needed a touchdown there, and they went right down the field and worked their way into the end zone.
And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And did the Dolphins get it? Yes. Miami football. So they needed the onside kick. They got it. Now they need a field goal.
And that's the beauty of this. They don't have to get 6. A field goal ties the ball game for them. Nicely executed play.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. They find some open field here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Richardson.
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great effort there. 27 yards.
And the Dolphins have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. And what a throw that was, Charles. You think about the situation, close game, 4th quarter, rookie quarterback. He doesn't seem fazed one bit.
So much for bright lights, big city, and will he wilt? Not at all. The stage not too big, the moment not too big at all. They needed points on that series, and not only did he produce a touchdown drive, but how about finishing it off with a big play that only adds to the momentum that they've already established.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
This is 1st and 10.
They'll start the drive with Harris. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. The offense back out on the field here following the 2-minute warning. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. They'll run again with Harris. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Now Stroud. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
It makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
On the give, this is Harris. And not much running room. Down to the 32.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot
amount of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's Stroud.
Open man left side is Gronkowski. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Here we go, first and goal. On the ground, it's Harris. And he stopped immediately there.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. Stroud. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
This is third and goal. Quick throw by Stroud, complete out wide.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. Wow.
What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead, and also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line. Here's first and 10. Richardson going to change the play here.
He'll look to throw.
That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he takes this almost to midfield. So they needed a pretty good-sized play, and they got it. So they'll, of course, decline the pass interference there and wisely take the yardage.
And I think defensively he's saying, I was getting away with that in the first half. Why are you making that call now? But to me, that one was pretty easy to see. I don't understand what he's upset about. I think it was the correct call.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Let's go!
Richardson to throw it. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, this defense has been physical all game long, and it certainly looks like they're not going to back off and make things any easier. They want to keep making life miserable for the receivers all the way to the end.
Viking 18! Mustang 19! Say, hey! Ready?
Here's Richardson. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Well, partner, you and I were excited for this one today, and certainly had its moments. Some good execution at times by both of these offenses. Defense. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Okay, break.
From the pistol, they run with Peterson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Stroud now on second down.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, the great coach has said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And that's out quickly to Chase.
If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes it's just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
Here goes Stroud again.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down.
Will Anderson able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. The Eagles send out their punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it. Somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts, because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side, as we just saw.
It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for Miami. 44 yards.
I guess we got a good idea about what the game plan is for attacking this secondary. No beating around the bush with this crew. His first throw of the game is a deep shot, and it connects. That's a tendency breaker right there, because normally you build up to the big shot, but not in this case.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
They'll keep it on the ground. Archer. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the runner.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Anthony Richardson. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0.
Eagles 0.
So look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up.
Recovered by the Eagles.
Here we go, here we go. '79 Broncos.
1st and 10, it's Stroud. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Jordan Davis
busting through to get him for a loss of 6. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Dolphins 7, Eagles 0.
Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation.
Track him, 60. Ready.
Here's Stroud. Short throw, that's caught by Davis. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, it's a give to Peterson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Escaping the pressure right. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here at their own 23. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the 1st down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now Richardson going to shift things up.
2nd and 5.
To throw is Richardson. To throw on 2nd down. Open man complete downfield to Davis. Look at the big man rumble. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Vernon Davis, 73 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quick. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Richardson going to move him around.
Richardson now looking to throw on second down. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. Up the middle they go. Archer. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. 1st and 10. It's Richardson. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen.
And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
Intercepted. They'll take over at 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. From the gun, Jackson. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Jordan Davis. He's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Eluding the pressure right. Despite a pickup of 16, they're still well short of the sticks on 4th.
And that is something that we just saw there that you obviously have to be prepared for when you try to defend Lamar Jackson. That likely will not be the last time that we see him take off.
I love your language there, partner. You have to be prepared for it, and you work at it. But I don't care how much you prepare, it is hard as heck to execute against Lamar Jackson. Great vision, great speed, tenacity, runs through tackles, makes people miss. It's always a long game when you're trying to corral Lamar Jackson.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
On second down, it's Richardson to throw it.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Now it's Richardson.
Flush to his right. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
3-0 after one on EA Sports.
Our home team 3, visitors nothing.
It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Richardson looking to throw. Short throw, that's caught by Davis. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
2nd down. Here's Richardson. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a 1st down.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
They'll run on 1st down. Archer. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Here now, 2nd and 4. Now Richardson back to throw it. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Now Richardson. And that is incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
The kick by Sanders is good, and the Dolphins are going to tie the score at 3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. And they'll accept that penalty. Play action. Now Jackson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Jackson trying to hustle his unit up quickly to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Under pressure, they got him again. Jordan Davis. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
And the pressure gets to him again. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
On 4th down, here's Pat McAfee to kick it away. And he'll back up a few steps as he'll make the fair catch at about the 8-yard line. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive.
And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
Here's 2nd and 10. Richardson looking to throw this.
And that is incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the Hall of Famer, Night Train Lane. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
But Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
Richardson to throw again after the pick six.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Richardson.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's able to get up here to the 26. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
A final shot before the half. Richardson.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And did the Dolphins get it? Yes! Miami football. Well, I guess they felt like they needed something to get them going. Maybe you wait for this type of a play, but they try the onside kick, and it works.
I'm starting to wonder if the analytics coach is starting to get involved in the football nowadays. When you see this type of play made, this type of a risk taken, sometimes there's a different influence that's going into the head coach's ear.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down.
Second and 3 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen, but this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
Richardson on 3rd and short.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
They'll go for it. Here's Richardson.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
You've got to know as a quarterback that's going to be tough to outthink this guy in the defensive backfield. He's been at it 11 years now, so he knows all the ins and outs of the position, and he's in the right spot there to come up with the interception.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Charles, still a one-possession game. Remember, it could have been 2 after they opted to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Didn't get it, but their defense holds strong, and so this is a huge possession coming up here.
You're certainly right about that, partner. And a lot of people look at them going for it on 4th down as a failure when they didn't get it. But there's also their way of saying, hey, we have confidence in our defense because they went out and held them, got the ball right back for them. So nice stand for them. Momentum can swing back to their side if they have a good drive here.
Quick throw completed by Richardson.
Richardson's pass complete to number 17. That's the gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Richardson shotgun on 3rd down.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On 1st down, Archer to the 40 and no further. The razzle-dazzle, though, got him a couple extra on the play.
42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Here's 2nd and 3. Richardson out of the shotgun.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Here's Richardson to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off. But a nice game there for a first down.
Richardson now on second down.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
Richardson going to change the play here.
Here's Richardson on 3rd and 2. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. They go play action with Richardson.
Steps away. Oh, no, he lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Raheem Mostert,
a 13-yard touchdown run.
And the Dolphins have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So part 1 of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They've still got a chance to come out with the lead if they make a play.
And he's going to be sacked. They came after him. He couldn't get away. And this remains a 2-point game. So down only 2 now. Still a chance to finagle their way into field goal range if they can get this onside kick. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. First down, the run with Lynch. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Lynch busting free.
And that's a tired defense out on the field right now. They desperately need a stop to get the ball back to their offense, but they're having trouble getting that done. Another gut-wrenching run right there.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Again, they'll pound it with Lynch.
And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. On second down, Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. Everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football. Knowing full well, he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
Throwing now is Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gonzalez. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Now Jackson. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to at least make it a 5-point cushion. Tucker's kick is good, and it will push the lead up to 5. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Richardson. Pass complete there to Nakua.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Here's second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Richardson. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Here's Richardson. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game,
is down to the next snap.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
Oh, they're changing this at the line. Fourth down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Here's first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Richardson to throw it. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So celebration down on the field for a good, hard-fought victory here. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to go, Young Wei Koo ready to do the honors.
And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team.
Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
On the ready.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
Now Richardson going to shift things up. Now a quick throw as they get it to Ayuk outside.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Third down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
But it looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, on third down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
Past the 60.
So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hit 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
19 Tiger.
Slot man moves right.
He's going to handle it on the touch pass.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet.
5 yards that time, taking it himself, and he has enough for the first.
That may be a sneak peek on this opening drive of what this young rookie can showcase, his legs.
And normally, as you start a game, you're just thinking, can he get the snap? Can he hand off? Can he just execute? Instead, he doesn't waste any time on wrapping another dimension to his game, showing off those wheels, and picking up some nice yardage.
1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one, and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he's stopped in the backfield. Ready to throw on 2nd down. This is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
CeeDee Lamb.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Cowboys take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Now the try here for the point after. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving. It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
Cougar 19.
On 2nd down, Archer. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. So the 3-time Pro Bowler Javon Curse with a tackle there.
And you get selected for that game because you are a consistently dominant performer. And that's what he is. We always think about him being a pass rusher, but he can play the run as well. A guy that you just have to game plan for every week.
They're Richardson completes a quick one out wide.
And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Cowboy 80. Rig alert, rig alert. 19 Lions.
Richardson going on 4th down. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Brady. Escapes the sack. They'll wind up losing 11 on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Design run for their wideout. And he gets it down to the 32.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success. How about the evolution of the offensive lineman? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Will Anderson able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up 4th down.
Koo knocks this one through the post. Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still a very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls.
Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's 3rd of the game.
Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
To throw, it's Brady. Able to get away. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. On play action, now Brady. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 25 yards that time. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not at all.
Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. They'll try to pound it in with Allstott. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Gibbs.
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half, 10-0 our score.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Brady.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Cowboys' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0.
Dolphins nothing. Younghoe Koo is set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
But no, but well, let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and
Richardson going to move him around.
60 Eagles.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Second down and 4.
19, Tiger, 19. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Warrior 70. Street. Cup 19.
Now it's Richardson.
And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And now they'll shift things around. On 3rd down, here comes Mostert.
That is brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Chop 60.
They'll go for it. Here's Richardson.
And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. On 1st down, Brady. Fighting through pressure. But now he's swallowed up and taken down.
So they'll accept it. Of course, move the football up the field.
Come on, set, alert, 18,
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And this one quickly to Lamb. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 16 and a Dallas first down.
First down, Cowboys.
60 Eagles.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3.
The onside kick recovered by the Cowboys.
The second half starts with a run by Gibbs.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Another run for Gibbs here.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Meanwhile, Brady's throw here taken in by Ingram.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Now Brady. Flushed out right. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Cowboys add 6 to their lead. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point.
And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Cowboys 24. Dolphins nothing. Younghoe Koo set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Now Richardson.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Ayuk goes in motion.
Buffalo 18. Pace, let's go.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Come on. Back. Cowboy 80.
Quick throw completed by Richardson.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Richardson going to change the play here.
60 Maverick.
Richardson to throw on second down. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
They'll have the first down and then some.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. 66 yards.
And the Dolphins' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Boy, just zero hesitation from the rookie passer there, partner. He is coming out firing in this opening quarter.
And all the talk leading into this game was that pass rush talking about challenging this guy, getting into his grill, getting into his space. And how about him? Might be his first year in the NFL, but I don't see any fear in him at all. How about that big-time throw right out of the gate?
And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0.
Interesting. I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here early, going
for 2 to go up 8-0.
Well, after that drive, you have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
And the Browns are able to cover this one up.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Jackson from the shotgun. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Now Jackson on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I almost see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
2nd and 10.
Now Jackson. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. Touchdown, Browns!
Kyle Pitts.
A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Browns are back within a couple of the lead. Kevin Stefanski going to leave the offense out to go for 2.
Jackson here is going to look to throw.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Dolphins are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
Richardson working from the gun.
And that's caught inside the 35. It's a gain of 34.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
Pass complete there to Nakua.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Now Richardson going to shift things up.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
That's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 5.
65.
Play action. Now Richardson.
Rolling to his right. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down.
An audible here to get a new look.
And with the play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They send the tight end Davis in motion.
Going for it on fourth. Here's Richardson. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Dolphins. Puka Nacua with his second touchdown of this opening quarter. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. And he finds his way into the end zone as the lead moves to 10. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And the Browns are able to cover this one up.
Hey, Austin, run! Middle. Hey, middle.
Jackson on first down.
He completes that to Garrett Wilson.
And he's got this down to the 35. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. Here's Jackson to throw.
This pass out wide to Hall.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. They're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. To throw is Jackson. Got a man, it's Darren Waller. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, 21 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
There wasn't much of a window there, Charles. Had to deal with a couple of defenders, but able to find his big tight end.
And, partner, we know double coverage is a challenge for any player to try to defeat. But maybe it's a little easier if you're one of those big tight ends because you have a size advantage on just about anyone trying to cover you, and you use your body to create some space.
From the gun, Jackson. His pass caught at the 4. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And now we've got a 3rd and goal situation. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. And for Jackson, this may be a free play. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Now for the point after. And he's got him back within a field goal now. It's 16-13.
16. Browns 13.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
At their own 13-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Richardson going to move him around.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Now Richardson on 1st and 10. They've got his man complete. Look at the big fella go. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Vernon Davis, 87 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie, big-time throw right there. Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there perfectly, and he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the other end. Nice collaboration.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, bring the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now it's Jackson. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Well, this hasn't really been a first half to remember on either side of the ball. But I think this kind of makes this an important drive. You'd love to get this back to a one-score game if you can. And that's good work there to get some yardage here and pick up the 1st down.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Now it's Jackson.
1st down, Cleveland.
His throw incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Jackson will throw again. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Putting
pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Justin Jefferson, 36 yards. And the Browns get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to 4. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. Taken at the goal line. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. We'll leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Richardson going to change the play here. To throw is Richardson on first down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Now they'll audible to something else. Richardson out of the shotgun. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Cowboy 80. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Again, it's Richardson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Trap 60. Hurt.
Throwing again, it's Richardson on 2nd down. He's going to try and go deep again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
On the set. Panther 11. Panther 11. Hey, crash.
A final shot before the half. Richardson. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They're already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kickstarted things going in the opposite direction.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. That is caught. It's Calvin Johnson. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Here's Johnson with a reception. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. Jackson from the shotgun. Escaping the pressure right. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Understanding he's just down one possession, trying to make something happen by extending the play, but the coverage downfield was excellent. He escaped and bought some time, but that one goes incomplete.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Jackson now. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
The offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back because they understand you can only get to the well so many times in the game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
3rd and goal, Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So a big chance goes by the wayside there. A tough break on 3rd and goal.
Yeah, as a general rule, you know you're usually not going to win games with field goals. But in this case, they had 3 points in their pocket. I get what he was trying to do, but that's a big swing of momentum right there.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively, and the key to any screenplay is space to work, and there was none to be found there, and they tackle him for just a short gain.
Now a handoff up the middle. Archer. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've run the ball 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Right back to him on first down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Now Richardson going to shift things up.
2nd and 9.
Richardson now looking to throw on 2nd down. And that is caught. It's Davis. Big strides, look at him go. Touchdown, Dolphins. Vernon Davis. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Well, we thought this could get interesting. Here's interesting, an onside kick to start this thing. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
Gets through, and now an opening. There he goes, left side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Otto Graham, 36 yards.
And the Steelers are on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Richardson going to move him around.
Here's Richardson to throw on 2nd down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll run on first. And he caught it up.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having two hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't.
And now off to the races down the right side. Beast mode unleashed a big one there. 46 yards on the ground. On 1st and goal, they'll try the option left. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. On 2nd down, Lynch. The great move couldn't free him. Taken down at the 10. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try through.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Marshawn Lynch, a 10-yard touchdown run.
And the Steelers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Come on.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it? That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, ball security, paramount. Let's take care of it, and if we do, we've got a chance to put points on the board.
Now they'll change things up. Now Richardson. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go. Start. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Buffalo 18.
First and 10. It's Richardson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 49-yard line. And Richardson yet again. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Richardson going to change the play here. They'll look to throw again. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. From the shotgun, Richardson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first two drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, not get loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. $14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll run again with Lynch. Down at the 25. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Now a give running left with Lynch. Oh, nice move. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 94 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Now a give running right is Lynch. And they can't bring him down. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Marshawn Lynch with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Crew able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 21-0. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. This will be taken in just shy of the goal line. Fair catch will move this out to the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And some room to run now. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Getting the call, Lynch running left. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Let's go now. I'm not flying. I'm not flying.
They run again on first down, Lynch. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 8. And quickly to the outside, that's caught by Lamb.
So he stopped for no gain. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Now Graham to throw. That is caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line. Let's go.
Now Graham. And it'll be intercepted.
And the Dolphins are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in points, but you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that, because if you're going to mount...
Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
They have been struggling to put points on the board so far. While you don't want to lump it all on the rookie quarterback, he's definitely the root cause. And all rookies, they have those learning experiences in their first year. What they're hoping for is that he can learn on the fly, work through his struggles against his defense, and at the same time, still find a way to put them in a position to win.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game, and I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
2nd and 6.
They'll keep pounding here with Lynch.
134 yards rushing for him now as this sensational afternoon continues.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And in for the Steelers touchdown.
Puka Nacua.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Steelers are able to add on to their first half lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow, because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Coup now for the point after.
And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
Able to slither by, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Rig.
Now it's Richardson. That's caught. Puka Nacua.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
18 more yards there and another 1st down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
Richardson to the air on 1st down.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Ready.
Now a 2nd and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Hurt.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
Ready.
2nd and 10. Back to the air with Richardson.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, Archer. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
A final shot before break. Richardson.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this 3rd quarter.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the... Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety.
And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. Going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford anymore at this point. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.